Hey guys, in this video I would like to cover three topics because I think they're pretty small, which is about creating a GitHub repository for Project RestPro. I would like to clone Project Zero, which contains all our core components for any automation project, and then I would change the remote to Project RestPro to point it to this project and not to point it to Project Zero. So first, let's go to GitHub repository and let's create a new repository. Let's call it repository name is restpro and the description is test REST APIs like a pro, right? That's the intention. And I'm not going to add any other information here because we are going to clone Project Zero. We are going to reuse most of the stuff from there. So let's create a repository. Let's leave the page like this because we're going to add the remote later. So we will refer to this instruction. But maybe let's go back and open Project Zero now. So if I go to repositories, let's go to Project Zero. Let's open Project Zero. And I'm going to clone Project Zero. In fact, I already have Project Zero, but let's say if you have to do this, you have to clone this project somewhere, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open terminal, Control C, clear screen, change directory to my root repository, and in C users Pramod Yadav, I'm going to do a git clone, okay, copy again, git clone this repository. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to now open this project into let's say, like I have multiple options. I can use Visual Studio Code, I can use IntelliJ, but I would like to give a try to IntelliJ Aqua, because like Aqua was an IDE which was really created for testers, and I would like to use Aqua's feature throughout to help us with REST API testing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of things. If we come back, let's go back to our project. So we have created a GitHub repository, we have cloned Project Zero, and now I want to change the remote to Project RestPro, right? So let's go back and let's list git remote verbose. So it has got two remotes, and I want to change the remote from Project Zero now to our new project, which is RestPro, right? So let's do a quick Google search, like how to change a GitHub remote. Let's see, change your remotes URL, managing report repositories. It says set a new remote, get remote verbose. Okay, so if I just do git remote add origin, whatever, it will add a new remote, right? And changing a remote repositories, get remote set URL, switching remote URL, blah blah blah, removing a remote. Yeah, so it is also showing how we can use to remove a remote. So if I do a get remote remove, it will remove the remote URL from the repository. Let's just do that, right? Get remote remove origin. So now I've removed the remote, and if I run the get remote v command again, there is no remote, right? So let's add a new remote. So if I go back, let's go back to our project, and to add a remote, this is all I have to do, right? So if I come back, let's run this command, paste, get remote add origin, restpro, okay? And if I add remote me again, this is our new remote now, restpro, no longer zero. This is exactly what we want. Let's do a git branch, We have a main branch, so we don't have to do this. And if I now push the code to origin main, it will basically push all this code of project 0 to our project restpro, right? Which is exactly what we want. So let's just do a git push update origin main. And this should push all the code from project 0 to project restpro. And if I do a refresh now, you will see that project restpro looks pretty much like project 0 now. And of course, now I have some cleaning up to do because I don't want to call it project 0 and I want to call it project restpro. But that is something which I can do outside this video, right? So in this video, what we saw was how we can create a new GitHub repository. So that part is done. How to clone project 0, also done. How to change the remote to project restpro, also done. And in the next video, what I'm going to do is now we will add RestAssured dependencies to our already feature-rich project, which is based on project 0. And from that moment on, we will go and cover the next topics. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers. Bye-bye.